Good day, South Africa. It's your girl Tisetso Mauke, and we are back with the magazine show. And yes, guys, yes, you are tuned in onto Red Door Art Films. Now, yes, in the past, yes, we have realized again that magazines have been the space where we actually, like, what is it, highlight our important moments, our achievements. And you know how magazines, you would obviously like want to buy a cover because you feel that it resonates to you because of the certain person that is there in the cover, whether it's a filmmaker, whether it's a sports somebody, whether it's someone that is a foodie, whether it's someone that is a airplane pilot, you know. And yes, and for this reason, you know, we have wanted to see, you know, ourselves, you know, in other people that magazines highlight. So in today's issue, guys, yes, we have put together a show and we've decided to talk about gang, possibility, purpose, passion, and production, with Ama Kamata as the cover girl, guys. Yes, she takes us through the journey of her achievements, you know, at the current moment. And yes, this is the issue. You can also get it online. It's the May issue 2022. You can get it online. You can get it on the Glamour website. Subscribe for your magazine, for your latest issue. And it is the wellness issue, but our focus for today obviously is gonna be about purpose. Yes, guys, so let's turn on the pages. Before we actually turn onto the pages, let's start sharing a little on what this magazine talks about. So it says, why your sports bra is your biggest supporter. Okay. Wow, guys, I need to get myself that information. And wellness influencers on our watch. Yes, and it also tells you on how to wear your neon in winter, neon colors in winter, because we always love wearing them in the summer, but this is taking us back to neon colors. And you can purchase it on the shelves for just about $49.99 in South Africa. So yes, guys, let us open to the lovely Kamata as she gives us a journey of how she became a success. So we're not gonna delve a lot into it, but we're gonna do our magazine review as to now. So she is an award-winning actress and an Adidas ambassador. Ama Kamata is at the peak of her career. She's captured global brands and audiences' attention by playing lead roles on Gomorrah, a show that has over 2 million viewers on DSTV, and Blood and Water on the top 10 list of globally most watched TV and films on Netflix. Her authenticity and determination have set her apart as a force. So let's start through reading on what they had to actually share about Ama Kamata's success and how she became. She says, if you ask most people what they wanted to be when they grew up, they ended up in an entirely different career. That's not the case with Ama Kamata. I remember when I was a little girl, other kids would say they wanted to be lawyers, doctors, but I wanted to be an actress. My mom would joke about it with other parents. She'd say, I'm not raising a doctor, no, or a lawyer, because we already have those in the family. I'm raising a star, you know. And fast forward to the present, and Ama is 23, now playing a leading role on Mzansi's biggest shows, and she's one of the faces of Adidas Impossible is Nothing campaign, right? Ama embodies the campaign message, which encourages people to see possibilities with optimism and explore the future they've always imagined for themselves. She says this partnership is a dream, and it's a dream come true. I've wanted to work with the brand for a long time, and I love the fact that people are witnessing my journey. It's crazy, when I was 18, I said that one day I wanted to work with Adidas. And look at her now. She's working with Adidas as the ambassador. Yes, guys, you can purchase your magazine, like I said, online or on the shelves. And Amakamaka is talking about her dreams and reaching her goals and eventually becoming what she actually wanted to become. I think more than anything, there's still something that struck me here, because Amakamaka doesn't talk about just her journey, but she gives us a brief description on how she resonates with her values, right? Ama says her involvement with Adidas was on the cause, it's purpose driven, and she believes in that. I won't do anything for money, fame, and popularity. It has to sit well with me and my spirit. So when I had the initial conversation with the brand, our energy matched instantly. Ama is intriguing in general, but I particularly admire her honesty. So I believe in being authentic, and I spend a lot of time with myself, which helps me live from a truthful place, you know. And the reason I highlighted this guys, is because even our stars actually make us realize that within success, you need to be true to yourself. You need to know that it is a journey. At the end of the day, you need to know that it is not about the glitz, the glamour, the popularity, or whatever the case is being actually shown to you, or whatever it is actually like what is it, flashed on the screen. It is about the journey. And Ama also explains to us on how she went through a lot, and you know, to actually achieve her purpose, and the downs of it, the mental dealing of it with regards to the issues that she had and how she overcame them. And yes, guys, so you can catch all this on the Glamour magazine. As I said, I've been advertising it, but otherwise, let's go on further to Drum magazine, as far as I have shared. Now, Drum actually took out a very interesting issue. Drum took out the anniversary issue, right? Because this was its 70th birthday. And I think another star that it highlighted was John Kani. And I just think I need to actually give you more information on that, because it stood out for me. So guys, Drum magazine can still be purchased online, and because you can subscribe there on Drum, and they're still making it, and that's why it's saying the beat must go on. So yes, this is the particular topic we want to talk about. So the life of a legend, right? So we talk about John Kani. John talks to us about his love of acting, his first Drum cover, and trying to get his father to understand what he does for a living. So he says he still remembers it to this day, the first time he appears in Drum magazine. It's not something that is easy to forget, at least not for him, says award-winning and internationally acclaimed actor John Kani. Drum is only 70. Oh man, it's so young. He says with a love, maybe it's because I'm not as young. When he talks of drum, he can't help but gush over what the brand has meant and means for black people. He made his first appearance in the print product in 1975. John is 77, he recalls, and he and celebrated playwright and actor Winston Nsona had just come back from New York after winning a Tony Award for The Island. Photojournalist Alf Kumalo was waiting for us at then Jan Smuts Airport, now OR Tambo. We came through and he came to us and said, "Show me this thing." So I opened this wonderful little velvet bag and there was the Tony Award, and on it was written John Gunny, dramatic star on Broadway. Alf asked Winston and I to jump in the air and say, "Got it." And that picture in front of OR Tambo was in the magazine. I made it, I'm in the drum magazine, I thought. It meant that he became known in every corner of the Republic, even the deepest rural communities, because he'd appeared in the magazine. Everybody knows I'm a star because the drum was that kind of magazine. Even people who couldn't read loved it, he says. They'd look at it, the pictures, and get to know the stars. Getting to know the stars. And as I said, guys, this is an anniversary issue. You can get it online, and this was a special issue. I had to dig for it somewhere. I can't say where. But yeah, please also purchase yours online as well. Yes, highlighting the stars of today, guys. So we didn't just stick to reading our magazines with the stars of today. Today we decided to go outside in the fields and we shot a really nice interview with Thato Ramafoko, and she has now launched her product called OD Luxury Products, and these products can be found at your nearest spa stores, actually more in selected stores, and also we had the day to celebrate with her at OD events at Azimbe Lifestyle Center. And yes, guys, come along with us and let's see our stars and let's meet our stars of today. Welcome everybody to the Max Show, and it's your Mauke, and today we at the lovely OD Events event actually, and we are launching OD Luxury Products, and with us today is the CEO, and her name is Thato Ramafoko, guys, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and a little about her product. Welcome Thato Ramafoko, how are you?
Thank you so much, Tiseto. Thank you for welcoming me.
Yes, we have actually covered a lot from the event. We've seen beautiful businesswomen that have groomed up to be what they are today, and they have also showed us their products. But we would like to interview this lovely lady here with us today because we feel that she's got a strong project to push in the future. So first and foremost, we'd like to find out from you, tell us a little about OD Luxury Products and OD Events, and tell us about the achievements thus far.
Okay, thank you so much again for having me. It's such an honor to be interviewed on your YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Tiseto. So OD Luxury started in 2019 as a side hustle because I had launched OD Events and Tours, which is a travel/events company, in 2015 when I could not continue with my studies. So I focused on business because I started it while I was in university. And so I was organizing trips and organizing events like Mother's Day, the one that we just had. I had been doing that since 2015.
Yeah.
And I came to a point whereby there was no growth, and my mom was like, you have to choose, either you're getting a job or maybe finding a second income stream. And then we thought about, selling food, and I'm like, I don't like cooking.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. So, and then we're like, okay, something that people use every day, people bath every day, let's sell bath products. But how do we distinguish ourselves? Let's focus on luxury bath products so that people can be pampered and enjoy a spa experience in the comfort of their own home. So that's how OD Luxury was started. It is through mentors, people giving me information, and what my biggest achievement thus far is actually winning the Cosmetics Accelerator program with the Innovation Hub. So I got a 2-year manufacturing contract, which is a blessing and an answer to many prayers, and it makes the whole journey worth it because I have gotten the things that I really need, like manufacturing space, and I'll also be receiving funding to assist and boost my business to create capacity for the demand that we for the demand of our products out there. Thank you.
That was a full month, guys. You're looking at beautiful, successful women. And we really love your initiative, and we really are inspired by how far you've come. But tell us a little on, sometimes we do face problems with regards to business building and everything else. As we're looking up to you, we'd like to find out what troubles did you face during COVID. I know that was a very difficult time for a lot of business women, and I know that I also want to be inspired on how do we come out of that pandemic. Let's hear from you.
Oh, okay. So the pandemic was obviously a difficult time for everybody. What kept me going was having faith in God, and having my family support me and spending time in prayer and, in worship. So that's literally what gave us something to look forward to. And also just telling yourself as a person that you're not going to give up, because it was really difficult. For months we was, cocooned in our houses, not going anywhere, meaning that we had to reevaluate our businesses, come up with new strategies of doing things, because I would go to school and do presentations, and that's how I'd get my customers. And I had to, I had to be creative in my approach because of COVID. So I had to think of another way of selling, and that's when I started posting more on social media, and more people started following us. I've never done social media marketing, the following that we got it organically, because I started thinking, okay, I can't go to people, but social media is there, let me use social media. And yeah, COVID was difficult because we all had COVID at home, and my mom was in hospital. A lot of people didn't make it back home, but by the grace of God, she was able to recover, and now she's back at work, and we're all fine. And we live to tell the story. So during COVID, I started knocking on different doors because I couldn't sell at schools and the offices anymore. So I knocked on 30 spas. I think I got about 30 no's, and I chose not to give up. But now we have achieved success of supplying spas across Gauteng. The objective is to get listed with Spa and other retailers so that our products are everywhere in the country, and then launching to export them. Thank you.
Listen, guys, we're still going to hear more and more from Taju Mamapogo. But the last words that we'd like you to sign us out with, we just want to know, what is passion, possibility, and production mean to you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Passion, sure, that's actually what got me here. I don't have a college degree. What I have is passion. I come from a family of academics. Everybody has like a PhD or an honors and so on. So they didn't understand my journey. So it was passion that kept me going for 7 years, not having a salary for 7 years, not having money and things like that. But I stayed focused because I had a dream and I had a vision. So passion is what will get you through the difficult days. And then we talked about possibility. It starts in the mind. If you can think it, you can do it. So if you can think of a Maserati, that means you can drive it one day. So, but you have to think of a strategy of getting you there. So as a young woman in business, I have to sell more products to get there. So that's why I started looking at retailers and so on. And you talked about production. Production is my passion. I'm a creative. I'm an experienced creative. That's how I started organizing trips and so on. And that's where that's how I got to where I am today. It's because of starting that business of organizing trips. Now I am in the manufacturing sector because of that. So it's passion that pushed me to see that things are possible, and now we are able to produce products and produce, mentees and inspire other people. Thank you so much for the slot and your time.
Girl, I enjoyed you having you here and you having to come all the way from the kitchen because guys, we're actually somewhere else. But otherwise, we are about to sign out and we're heading back to studio, guys. And this was our events covering session, and I hope you enjoy it with Odi Luxury. Please follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook, and yes, we're about to give you more and TikTok. Hey, tick them. So yeah, guys, please do follow us as well, and let's go back to the studio. Thank you. Welcome back to studio, guys, and yes, this moment of the show is called The Shelf, and on the shelf today we have our own merch and stuff, and this is a hoodie. It's a sleeveless hoodie, and yes, guys, we giving away a hoodie, and not just the sleeveless one, but it's either the sleeveless one or you can get the long sleeve one. It's winter, guys. So yes, guys, all you need to do is subscribe onto our YouTube channel and like our page on Instagram, which is at red_door_art_films. Yes. So yes, guys, do follow us and like, and also just repost, the poster that we put out on the next topic, which was has the Glamour magazine on it, and yes, repost it so we can know who you are. And yes, guys, so on this day we learned a lot about purpose, that purpose is obviously not an overnight story, but yes, you have to go through the journey. There are things that happen, there are challenges that happen, and you need to keep going or keep persevering and keep playing your role no matter the situation. It's a big world, there are a lot of challenges, and also it's a complicated world, so you need a source also. If it's God, please, yes, let yourself understand God's vision for you, at the end of the day. So yes, guys, do subscribe on our channel. And before we end off, let us go into the highlights. So today we highlighted Glamour magazine with Ama Kamata as the cover, and yes, it was talking about why your sports bra is your biggest supporter, wellness influencers on your watch, how to wear your neon in winter, and many more. So yes, guys, you can purchase it, as I said again, you can purchase it online or you can get it on your shelf still. And then we also took an old magazine, actually. I think this was about last year when they turned 70, but I'll do my research and then maybe it might come out up here. And yes, also it highlights our star John Kani, and we're hoping that next time we'd actually like to do a history, like travel outdoor on it. So please tune into the next episode so we can see where this and hear from a source where the Drum magazine actually comes from and who it has highlighted in the past. So yes, guys, tune in on to the next episode with us, with your girl Tisa Tomauke, and I'm signing out now. Thank you.